I began in journalism as a 16-year-old school leaver, local newspaper. I am one of those who can claim legitimately to be a T-boy. That was my first job. I came to Australia in the mid-80s. I was foreign editor of The Australian for a while. I moved into commercial, did circulation, which was great, and then gravitated into technology, worked for Aussie Mail, worked for Gartner, which is a big IT research company based in America. Was there for about 10 years. And then after that, I looked after Dow Jones from a commercial perspective for Asia Pacific. And then I moved on to the Newspaper Association, which I left a year ago, and have had a year off trying to write a crime thriller. Why me and not somebody else at the Newspaper Works? In essence, I know the industry, I know everybody in terms of the top executives of the publishers, which is important. I do understand the industry and its transformation, and the challenges of it, what it's going to because of my tech background, and also where it's been because of my history. I am very focused on getting things out the door. All right, I'm a real do-it guy. I believe in deadlines, and I believe in keeping them, and I believe in saying something and meaning it. And while, you know, words are fine, it's actions at the end of the day. And we have a very, very significant project with the Readership Works going through at the moment. And I've come to join a team that is completely dedicated to getting that into the marketplace as soon as possible. And in my first instance, that is my priority. But once that is done, we'll be refocusing back on the advocacy of the industry. My strategy for the Newspaper Works is pretty fluid at the moment. The appointment all happened very quickly. So I haven't come here with preconceived plans or ideas, to be honest. And I know that, you know, my history would say that, well, surely you must have some preconceptions. And I do, but I'm kind of fighting them. And so once the Readership Works is out into the marketplace in particular, I'll be engaging a lot with the staff about what they feel we should be doing. And obviously I'll be engaging with the board and taking the leadership of the board and the chairman in this as well. However, I don't believe that we should just simply repeat what we did last year because that's what we did last year. And I expect this organisation to be sufficiently flexible and talented to be able to reinvent ourselves and do things that actually are what is required for the benefit of the industry, as opposed to anything historical that we might have done before. How am I going to be different to the way I led Pampa? Well, I won't, to be honest. I'll be the same person who was at Pampa. I mean, one learns all the time in business, and but fundamentally I am who I am, and if they didn't want to employ me, then they wouldn't have employed me. So I think they know what they're getting by putting me in this position, and I intend not to disappoint them.